Welcome to stage 6 of the development lifecycle. Architecture and design. This is the blueprint. How your app is structured, connected, and scaled, and how its design shapes the experience. So why does this matter? Imagine building without a blueprint. You pile on features, more code, quick fixes, add-ons, and patches, and the whole stack starts to lean and wobble. The result is an app that crashes under load, is hard to change, and is full of security holes. Build without a plan, and your software becomes fragile, rigid, and unsafe. A solid blueprint has two halves. On one side, system architecture, the structure, scale, and security that give your app technical strength. On the other, UI and UX design, the layout, flow, and experience that win user adoption. Bring both together and you get a truly great app. At the heart of architecture is the layered system stack. At the top sits the client, or front end, the browser and mobile UI. Beneath it, the API layer using REST or GraphQL. Below that, the backend logic, where services and processing live. Then the database, which stores and retrieves data. And finally, the cloud infrastructure that hosts, scales, and deploys everything. A request flows down through these layers, and a response flows right back up. As apps grow, we often split them into microservices behind an API gateway. The client sends one request to the gateway, which routes it out to small independent services. Payment, authentication, notification, and more. Each service does one job and each owns its own data, so it can be built, scaled, and updated on its own. Now, what holds the whole application up? 3 pillars: security with authentication and encryption, performance through caching, a CDN, and load balancing, and scalability, so the system can scale on demand. Together, security, performance, and scalability carry the entire system. On the design side, the UI and UX process moves through rising fidelity. We start with a wireframe to set the structure, build a prototype to test interaction, define a design system of reusable components, and finally arrive at a polished production UI. Each step sharpens the experience: wireframe, prototype, design system, polished UI. To bring it all together, architecture builds the structure while design shapes the experience. Remember the essentials: layers, microservices, security, performance, and UI and UX. Master both halves of the blueprint, and you'll build software that is strong on the inside and loved on the outside.